To talk TNA, news came out this past week that if things don't work out between TNA and Spike TV, and they have to find a new home, and with Spike, it's looking more and more grim each passing week without a new deal announced. They may have a new home if they want to take a deal from the Velocity channel. Now, for those of you wondering, well, what is the Velocity channel? That's you and I both asking that question, because before this week, I had never heard of the Velocity channel before. Apparently, it's some network for men. They have cars and racing and all that kind of stuff. And clearly, it is not available in as many homes as Spike TV. It's a network not many people have even heard of. And look, it's better than nothing, I suppose. If TNA gets shut out by Spike and they have nowhere to go, they die. At least if they find some network somewhere, it's some stay of execution at least. They could try to make it work. Although, like I said, if they're not getting as much money from them as they are from Spike, and they're clearly having money issues, and we'll get to that more in a second, I don't really know what good that does TNA. It's almost like prolonging the inevitable. And I've read that Spike is paying anywhere from $13 to $15 million a year for Impact. Okay, that hasn't been confirmed anywhere, but that seems to be the belief. It's somewhere in that 13 to 15 million range per year. If let's say this offer, this supposed offer from Velocity, is for a quarter of that, which is what the reports are saying. The money isn't good. They're offering around a quarter of what their current Spike deal is. If that's the case, plus TNA, remember, they have to pay UTA, the talent agency that they contracted with to help find them a new TV home. They have to pay them a portion of whatever deal they get from whatever network. Then that doesn't leave TNA with very much. Now, a little over 50 million homes seemingly have access to this channel, which works out to just over half of what Spike has. And, to put that in perspective here, that would only be slightly higher of a percentage than those who have access right now to Ring of Honor TV. And it's also HD only, which I was not aware of. And that means people like me who don't have HD would be screwed. And there are still plenty of people out there who do not, in fact, have HD. So that's another segment of the audience that you're shutting out if they end up on that channel. So it's not good for TNA. The fact that they're even considering that or have to consider that. And again, TMZ is not retracting its earlier report from months ago when they came out and said that Spike had made the decision to cancel Impact. They still maintain that nothing has changed. Spike's position is still the same. They have given TNA until the end of the year, at least. They said, listen, Impact will continue to air on Spike through the end of 2014. That's very nice of them to do, but that's not the same thing as a new TV deal. And so they're in a really bad situation right now. TNA is a real bad position. They have no house show scheduled, I don't believe, beyond. They may have some shows scheduled in September, but beyond that, there are no house shows, I guess, until the European tour that they usually do in January. There's nothing on the schedule. And they've got a Bound for Glory pay-per-view in Japan, October 12, and they've got so much TV coming up next month that they're going to be taping. You wonder how they're going to reconcile that, because there's going to be shows that will not air until after Bound for Glory. So how do you avoid spoilers? How do you, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work that out, but they're going to have to logistically figure out a way. Because they're still going to Japan. They're still doing the show. They're still claiming Team 3D is going into the Hall of Fame, and the situation with Bully Ray has not been resolved. It has not changed. I don't know if he's talking to TNA still or not. I would imagine they're probably still talking. They're probably still trying to work something out, but there's been nothing new to report. Bully has not come out to refute the reports, which I think probably tells you everything you need to know there as far as how true it all is. Maybe they can work something out, maybe not, but TNA is still planning to put them in the Hall of Fame in October, even if he's not there. And they also let go of several office people this week, which goes to the point I was making before about the money, how important that TV money is to this company. A bunch of marketing and PR people have left. They fired Jimmy J, who was the merchandise guy that replaced Don West when he left the company. They also fired Dewey Barnes. Remember Dewey Barnes? They paraded him out there as a job guy on TV to get beat like 6 weeks in a row by EC3. His real job was with their merchandise department. They just shit-canned him, too. Dewey Barnes. Now who will I not give a shit about in this company? He was my go-to guy.